Hello everyone! Welcome here sa ating munting kusina. Welcome here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. So please come join with me today as I'm going to cook simple dish or simple viand or ulam para sa aming familia. Okay, remember friends, cooking and baking, they always make fun and easy here at our little kitchen. It also gives you the ideas on what to prepare for your family's next meal. My simple goal in my kitchen is simply for fun, sharing and learning. So let's begin. Ako po ay magluluto ng pinakbet. So the word pinakbet, it's a mixture of different kinds of vegetables. Gisa-gisa lang po, but different people, they have their very own way of doing this type of cooking. So by the way, I am going to add extra virgin olive oil to saute our veggies. So you might be thinking, oh, that's a lot. But actually, I don't really feel guilty in adding maybe 6 tablespoons of olive oil because this is olive oil and it's more on a little bit healthy in cooking. But whatever oil you have available in your pantry, simply you can always go ahead. Not necessarily that you're going to use olive oil because to some of us or to some of you, olive oil can be a little bit pricey. So kung ano lang yung kasanayan nyo sa paggigisa or pagluluto, whatever oil that you're accustomed in cooking, whatever makes you happy, simply go ahead. Okay, so we added our oil, and for our savoring enhancers, we're going to add toyo or whatever brand you have, toyo or soya sauce, and it's a combination of mushroom seasoning. Or this is our mushroom seasoning. Ang pagluluto kasi depende, tansay-tansay lang ang ginagawa ko dito. I am not really into exact measurements. Depende din sa quantity or sa gidaghanon sa inyong gulay, sa inyong family nga mukaon. So it depends upon how much people you will be serving. Okay, actually this is black pepper. So we will combine black pepper and mushroom seasoning and toyo for our savory enhancers. Very, very easy lang po. I am going to cook pinakbet. So once again, pinakbet comes that viand normally originated from the northern part of the Philippines sa ating mga kabsat ng brothers and sisters natin na mga kailokanuhan. But remember friends, kung ano lang yun, they pass that down to us. So for us, depende kung anong province kayo galing. So, there are so many ways on how to cook it. Ang iba nilalagyan ng bagoong, alamang. So, I don't have those ones. But beside, I'm not using that alamang or the shrimp one. I rather use the bagoong, which is the anchovies or the dilis na type of little fish. But I don't have supply right now. So let's start. So ang ating gisa-gisa dito is red onions, lots of tomatoes, lots of coarsely chopped garlic, ginger, and I have this red capsicum or sweet red peppers. But the capsicum or the red peppers, that can be very, very optional, friends. So sautéing doesn't really take that long until this will become fragrant. And by the way, sa oil nyo, you can always adjust the amount of your oil, friends. Okay. Then after gisa or after sautéing our red onions, of course, you can use white cooking onions. You can, or yellow onions, the sweet, the dahlia onions. I love those ones. We will just add all together at once. Pwede naman na by step. You can have it step by step in sautéing. You have either garlic or ginger first. So the choice is always yours. So this is the way I cook my ginisang gulay. Now, this type of dish, this is pinakbet. But once again, different people, they have their own different ways of cooking the pinakbet. So once we saute that one, this is what we call sweating or sweat. We have to sweat or gisa our spices. I am going to add my black pepper. This black pepper is 1 teaspoon, or you can adjust or maybe can add more. Once again, depends how much or the quantity of your gulay or veggies. I will be adding my mushroom seasoning. So you will be asking, where did you buy your mushroom seasoning? I bought that from an Asian store. It's called Great Asian Market. But not all the grocery stores have that kind of item. Mga specific lang talaga, friends. Okay. And I will be adding my toyo. So this is Philippine-made toyo. Okay. So adding toyo, it depends upon your preferences. So there you go. Tansya-tansya lang po ang pagluluto natin dito sa ating kusina. I'm just doing it in an approximate basis. So I don't really need to add water because the tomatoes itself and the rest of the spices ang atong mga lamas, they produce its own sauce na, no? So you can add a little bit of toyo. Now, if you have the alamang or the bagoong anchovies, you don't really need to have toyo. But you can add probably a little bit just to add color and a little savor. So, add lang po natin ang ating kalabasa. So, squash. So, I'm just kalabasa squash. So, this type of squash, it's called butternut squash. Okay? There's a lot of different family of squash. And then, add lang natin ang squash kasi first natin i-add dahil ang texture niya is hard. So, we will just cook this maybe for 3 minutes until the squash is partly soft, but not really soft. I want my veggies to be crunchy, not overly cooked. That's one of the many techniques na magkakaroon kayo ng masarap na luto. So we have to cover this. And by the way, friends, it depends if you're going to add a little bit water, but our veggies are mostly succulent. Succulent means like kagaya sa talong. It produces natural juices from their own from its own talong characteristics. So, okra ang ating, so once na soften ang ating kalabasa, friends, so we will just let this cook or bring it to simmer or cook it at your medium flame na good for 3 minutes, and after that we're going to add everything all at once. Bakit all at once? Ito because of the texture ang gigahion niya, so the texture or the hardness of the veggies. And one of the many techniques is you should slice it. There should be uniformity of slices para hindi yung luto ang iba maliit, ang iba malaki. So those are one of the many tips na maibigay ko sa iyo na uniformity of slices, so that when it cooks sabay-sabay po sila, hindi yung iba na lalanta na. So these are our eggplant, purple eggplant. We call that one here Chinese purple eggplant. Meron po tayong 1 large na ampalaya or bitter gourd melon. Make sure we have to wash all our veggies properly. And then, since I do not have string beans or sitaw or batong, we call that one batong in Bisaya. So I use this green beans or Baguio beans. We call that Baguio beans. And this one will be the final cooking. We're going to add our okra. So fresh po ang mga ginagamit ko, and make sure lang na wash natin properly. And we have to cook it by means of having love and serve it with gladness. There should be joyful or happy cooking in your kitchen. Yan ang ginagawa ko. Kung minsan kasi pag may time ako, I try to make it more palatable sa pagmix ko, hindi lang basta-basta na haras-haras, no, very rushy ang pagmix. So, feel it by your heart, and even no matter how very affordable your vegetables are. Mga simple lang na gulay, but you can make it tasty. You can make it palatable by means of there should be mindset na masarap ang lulutuin nyo. Ganun lang yun. So that's my very simple tip for today's video. So friends, I'm going to switch into this type of ladle or luwag. Okay, there you go. So, add lang po, we are going to mix. You see the amount of the juice that it's produced from our spices. It's so great. And so, we're going to cover this and give it another 1 minute or so. So, when you have elderly family members, mga tatay natin, nanay, lolo at lola na medyo wala na pong mga ngipin or they're wearing dentures and very hard for them to masticate or sa pagngunguya ng food. So, we have to be very considerate sa kanilang mga dietary needs. So, make sure na pwede din naman na add a little bit more time sa pagluluto para man ma-enjoy din nila ang pagkain na niluluto nyo. Or let's say if you don't want to be very very mushy sa pagluluto, yung medyo lata, you can take half of it and then try to add a little bit more time sa pagluluto para sa inyong mga magulang, para sa inyong mga parents na hirap sa pagngunguya or digesting or sa pagmasticate, sa pag-usap-usap. Yung usap-usap kasi sa Bisaya is usap means to masticate or pero ang Tagalog ng usap-usap is you're going to talk. Okay, add lang po natin ang ating mga gulay. So, by the way, friends, ang tinatawag na pinakbet pinakbet is it's mixture of different types of veggies. No, lalo na mga tropical veggies na marami tayo dyan. Okay, now you can also, some people also would like to add some bisol or karlang. Or we call that one here idos. Idos is the English term for those type of root crop. Pwede din gabi, pwede din obi, whatever you feel na masarap na veggies, kayo na din ang pong bahala. Basta gisa-gisa lang. Very easy ang pagluluto, friends. Don't make it so complicated. Kung ano lang yung ma-afford nyo, syempre kailangan mga nanay, mga ladies, mga inday, at hindi lang mga ladies, no? Kailangan talaga natin matuto tayong magluto, mga nanay. Hindi lang puro bili-bili ng mga ready-made foods dahil makakasave po kayo or makakasave po tayo. And besides, to hone your skills in cooking and baking. Para naman makasave tayo at matuwa pa yung husband natin or husband nyo or mga family members nyo na kakain sa gi-prepare na food ng kanilang mami or mama, nanay. Wonderful friends, yung inad ko na palya or ampalaya, talong at saka yung beans. Well, it will take only 2 minutes. And then over medium flame lang, no? Because I want to achieve very crunchy and to preserve its freshness and crunchiness sa pagkain or sa pagluluto. Yun lang ang bet ko, ha? I don't know with you guys, you want to have it more softer. Well, whatever makes you happy is your goal, you can always go ahead. And besides, sa pagluluto natin, friends, it will hone your skills from day to day. Ako nagluluto kasi ako everyday, kaya makikita nyo ang dami kong mga postings. And then some of it, I want to upgrade my skills in baking. So, luto-luto na ako. Mag-create po ako ng recipe and then just to share it to others. Some of my cookings, I don't really cook that whenever I bake, or some of it, I just love to give it away to my friends by rando, mga neighbors, friends, co-workers, and of course, mga ka-churchmates po. Okay, great and wonderful friends. We are going to mix it. So, mix lang po natin. And then we will add our okra or lady fingers. Ito po ang ating okra. Napakasarap po talaga nito, besh. So I make sure na ang rice ko is ready. There you go, friends. Ready na po siya talaga. Okay. So when you mix it with love. Hindi nung basta-basta. Unless siguro na nagmamadali. Unless you are very, very rushy. You know, you're in a rush. So, syempre, ang flame nyo is over the top talaga. Yung very hot talaga siya. That's okay. So, I understand. But ako kasi, I have so much time when I cook. I have enough time. So, this one, friends, if you are going to make it if you're going to add some water, the choice is always yours to soften your dish. Okay, let's add water. Half a cup lang po, no? Friends, if you feel that your gulay or your veggies it's dry, so you can moisten it with water, a little bit of water. At kung gusto nyo naman na masabaw siya, aba, pwede din talaga, you know, para makatipid kayo if you're a big family and then you're feeding lots of people, then you can always add some sabaw para naman good. And then, good siya. Ano pa bang masabi ko? Okay, takpan natin ng good for 1 minute and then we're going to turn off our flame. Okay mga kabsat, agluto na ti inapoy ko, na imas ti rice ko, no? And then, we're going to turn off our flame. And there you go. The rest of the heat will do its final cooking. So, mga kaibigan, mga kabsat, mangan, mangan tayo na imas dayta ti sidan ko mga kabsat. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much for watching Laarni's Kitchen and Food Creations. Till the next time, God bless. Ingat po kayong lahat. Ito po ang inyong kusinera ay nagsasabi na wow, I'm greeting everyone. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And till the next time, dito na lang po muna tayo. Next time, samahan nyo naman ako sa pagluluto-luto dito sa Laarni's Kitchen and Food Creation. Bye for now!